gotta go hard.
I go the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what you used to. It's all part of the game. Yeah, I just gotta go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Yeah.
All right. Another fucking back and bicep day. I actually made sure my microphone is working today, unlike the first 4 sets that I did yesterday. I mean, that shit don't make any sense, man. I had that, that little piece plugged into the charger port, and there's a green light that makes sure, it's connected, everything's good. And then there's also a green light on the microphone. Both of them were on. So I don't really know why this sound wasn't going through. It's I'm not real tech savvy, so that shit kind of went over my head. But basically, I just had to turn my phone off and turn it back on, and then it was working. So yeah, I don't know, but uh, yeah, I've already went through the warm ups. I may have to end up adding just a little bit more weight, but this first set, I want it to be not necessarily a feel set, as Jay Cutler would say. It's going to be an actual set, but I basically know that I can go a little heavier if I want to, if I feel good. So this weight, whether I feel good or not, is pretty manageable. So yeah, I'll do one set with this weight, and I actually have a new. There's a couple things I'm gonna do different today, but specifically, the last exercise that I'm gonna do for back is something that I now there could be people out there that do it, but I've never seen it done. So it's something that I'm gonna try. And before I even got on the lat pull down, I did kind of like a field set. I just did like 4 reps, and if the sets go like the field sets went, it's gonna be pretty fucking good. It's basically something I'm gonna try to do to really target the lower lats, which is where I need the most work for my back. So yeah, so if the sets go like the field set did, it's gonna be pretty fucking badass. But yeah, I'm gonna get going here on this first set. I think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna go up and wait just a little bit. Nothing crazy. I'll probably just add 2 more of these little plates on there. Dude, that first set is any indication of how the rest of this back and bicep workout's gonna go, I'm gonna be in for one fucking hell of a pump, dude. That one set, and I'm like, my back's already feeling pretty crazy. So yeah, hopefully it doesn't get too pumped up too fast because I don't like that shit, man. Like say I'm only like 6 sets in the back or whatever. and it's already so fucking pumped up that I can barely even do the sets with good form or whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. I don't like that shit. But yeah, one set in and I'm already. I mean, I feel good. Don't get me wrong, but it's uh, it's already. I wouldn't say pumped, but my lats are already burning, you know, pretty significantly. So yeah. Fuck, dude. Yeah, this might be a crazy ass back day. 2 sets, and I'm well. I don't know. I don't know if I should say I'm feeling good or if I'm feeling fucking burnt out already. Fuck. Yeah, that's some. I'm gonna say good. That's some good shit. Uh, uh, Honestly, I feel like my reps. I feel like they got a little sloppy there, so I'm gonna have to. Well, I'm not gonna drop weight, but I'm gonna have to make sure I get better reps on this next set. But yeah, I think one more, and honestly, I don't think I'm gonna do a drop set on this today. I'm gonna do a couple different things here. Well, not here, but just in general with my workout. So yeah, just one more set here, and I got a little bit of a different bicep. It's gonna be on the preacher curl machine, which I use quite often, but just with a slight, uh, I wouldn't even say a tweak, just a slight different way to do it. So yeah, get this next one done and then fucking move on to some biceps. Listen, I'm gonna say this right now. There's a there's a lot. Well, I don't know. Honestly, it might not be as bad today as it was 5 or 10 years ago. But there's quite a bit of hate on Nickelback, and I will say right now, and I don't care. I don't give a fuck what anybody else says. There's at least 5 or 6 songs from Nickelback that just if it comes up on my playlist, I'm fucking listening to it, man. That's what I got playing on my headphones right now. So yeah, I don't understand the fucking the Nickelback hate. I don't get it. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense to me. But meanwhile, Creed is having like a big resurgence at the moment. And if you ask me, fucking Creed and Nickelback sound pretty similar. So I mean, I don't know. I was just kind of like I had to get that off my chest for a second. Okay. Yeah, those last those last 2 or 3. Oh shit. Those last 2 or 3 reps were definitely cheat reps. But since I know I wasn't gonna do a drop set here, I wanted to get as many as I could. So yeah, I'm gonna put all these weights back where they go and move on to biceps. Okay, so I said I was doing something a little different here. I mean, it's nothing crazy, but it is different, and it's nice to just like you don't have to make dramatic changes, which I feel like that's kind of a misconception. You know, a lot of these personal trainers out there, they have a lot of people believing that to see your body grow and see results continuously, that you got to fucking change shit dramatically all the time, and that's just not the case, man. Like I've been doing the same shit basically uh, for like 7 years straight. Like the first 5 years of my training, I was more of I guess you could say like a cardio athlete. I did a lot of P90X and running long distance with my couple of my buddies. But yeah, like just small little changes here and there is all it takes, and then that combined with steady, continuous, you know, either overload of the weight, continuously trying to increase the weight or increase the reps of what you do, and you'll see fucking results, man. It just takes time. But anyways, so yeah, normally I'll do both hands at the same time, curl. Like I said, nothing crazy. I'm just gonna do single arm, alternating. Not alternating. It'll be as many reps as I can get straight here, and then the same thing with this arm. And then I might, after the third set, do a drop set straight into both hands. Well, honestly, it might not be straight into it. I might wait like 20 seconds because my left arm would be more fatigued than my right. But you guys get the idea. So I got it on 110, which might be a little heavy for one arm. Uh, Only way to know though is to try it. If it's too heavy, I'll lighten the fucking weight. Not a big deal. Whew, I felt pretty good. Shit, actually felt actually felt really good. Whew. I'm going to attempt that weight again. Uh, but if that continues to get harder with each set, that third set might have to go down in weight just a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna try at least one more at that same weight, and yeah, just go from there. Oh, dude. Oh my god. I'm so bad about that. I don't even know how many reps I did again. Kind of sucks when you're doing one at a time. Now I don't know how many I need to do to fucking match. Hmm. I had no business getting that last right. That was fucking. I mean, I don't know. I got it. So I think. I mean, honestly, I could do one more set with that same weight. I could probably be around. Well, again, I don't know how many. I'm guessing that I could do at least 8, if not, one or two more. But I think I'm just gonna drop weight and get really good clean reps here, and then I'll do that drop set into both hands, both arms. So. All right, honestly, I know it's supposed to be a drop set, quote unquote, but considering I'm going from one arm at a time to both, I actually think I'm gonna go back up to 110, which is where I started, and yeah, do this drop set. Woo. Yeah, that was pretty good. So actually, I think I'm gonna go right into that back machine, right behind my tripod. Somebody left 4 plates on each side, so all I gotta do is add a plate or a plate and a half on each side, and I'm ready. So I think I'm gonna snag that real quick. Uh, Probably lose this shirt too. I'm starting to get a little sweating a little too much for my liking. All right, so normally I will start with 5 plates on each side, and I'll kind of work the weight up. But the past couple times I've done this, 5 plates. I don't want to be wrong here, but if I remember right, I've been around 15 reps, which is you guys know at this point I like to be around 10 to 12, and then toward the latter sets, be around 8 is even fine. So I'm gonna start with 5.5 right now, and worst case scenario, by the third set it just doesn't feel good or it's a little too heavy, I'll drop weight actually. So yeah, I'm gonna do it just a little different today. It's it's good to do that every now and then. You know what I mean? Like I said, you don't need to make dramatic changes like some of these personal trainers have you thinking or believing, but just little minor tweaks here and there, even if it's just rep ranges like that, or instead of starting, I mean, warm up. I mean, let me get that out of the way first. Definitely warm up. I'm not saying don't warm up, but instead of starting lighter and working weight up, start a little heavier and then maybe as it sets, if they start to get too hard, drop the weight, and if they don't, that's fucking good. You know what I mean? Keep the weight where it's at and keep going. But yeah, I need to get my fucking straps and then get this first set in. Let me do this out a little bit. Fucking can't now. Ah. Whew. Ah. Whew. That may have looked smooth and somewhat easy, but it was definitely fucking tough. But I'm gonna give it another go, and uh, as long as the next set's still pretty good, I'll do it for 2 more sets. If not, like I said earlier, I'll drop the weight on the last one. Fuck. Ah. Ah. Shit, that weight actually feels pretty fucking easy. That was easier that time than the first one. Yeah, I'll probably just stick with it. Do one more. Uh, uh, yep, that's fucking it, man. Oh, all right, yeah, I think. Actually, I don't know what I think right now. uh, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do another back next. I'm still doing that. Only like 6 or 7 total sets of bicep. So I'll do another exercise of back, and then another exercise of bicep, and then finish with one last exercise of back again. About 3 or 4 sets each one. So about halfway done. I'm gonna make a mental note though that this way actually it got a little easier as I did it, honestly. So next time I do it, whether it's next week or the week after, I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna go up to 6 plates, at least for the first set. And if then again, if that's too heavy, I'll back it back down or whatever. But yeah, I mean, I'll have to, like I said, make a little mental note of that for the next time I do it. All right, so my basic line of thinking here is, so I'm really focused on getting the width of my back wider. Like I got plenty of, well, not plenty. I could always use more of everything really, but I got more thickness than I do width. Part of that's just because my rib cage is, like, I got a smaller frame, so my rib cage is a little smaller. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is, uh, normally I would do like, one pull, which works the width of your back, and then I would do 2 separate exercises, three or 4 sets each of some kind of row, whether it be a bent over or a chest supported row, whatever. And that works on the thickness, your rhomboids, your traps, rear delts, all that stuff. And then I'd finish with one more kind of pull for the width. Well, I say all that to say basically, at least for the foreseeable future, I'm going to only do one exercise, which is what I just did, uh, of some kind of row, 3 or 4 sets. And then the 3 other exercises that I do for back is all going to be some kind of pull to work on the width. And like I said, I'm gonna do that. I don't really exactly know how long, but like I said, for the foreseeable future, anyways, until I start to notice really the the width of my back actually starting to uh, get where I want it to get. So yeah, I think today I'm gonna do some overhand close grip. Uh, I'm not really gonna worry about the weight here. It's more of a, like, I did some fairly heavy sets already on the first 2 exercises of back. So this is gonna be about medium or moderate weight, and a little more slow and controlled with a really hard squeeze at the peak contraction. And yeah, I mean, if this ends up being too light, like always, I'll add a little bit of weight. But yeah, I'll do this bicep and then finish the back. uh, I could have done 2 or 3 more there, but about halfway through that set, I realized that it's definitely too fucking light. So there's no really, in my opinion, there's no reason to go to complete failure on that one. I'll bump up the weight and, you know, try to make it a little better in these next 2. No, you know what? That's too fucking light still. Fuck it. Shit. I could tell I've been using my straps a lot more because my grip. I don't know if it's just if it's gotten. I wouldn't say it's gotten weaker, but it was definitely wanting to slip out a little bit, which you never want to fucking slip out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was always the main reason I never used straps on my back work. Uh, but I mean, it is what it is. To get more back gains, if I gotta sacrifice that a little bit, I will. Whatever. Uh, no, I was gonna do a drop set, but no, fuck it. I'm gonna move on to well, I don't know really yet. Whatever the fuck I feel like doing for biceps next, which at the moment I don't really know. So I'll wait a couple minutes and figure it out. All right, so I decided to go with something pretty straightforward and simple here. I'm just gonna do some straight bar strict curls. They're gonna be strict for the majority of the set, and then I might throw in a little cheating on the last couple, on the last 2 or 3 reps or whatever. But and again, weight is not the main factor here. I went pretty heavy on the first couple extra sets of biceps, so I mean, I want good controlled reps here, good contraction, and to just basically, I mean, burn out my fucking biceps by the last set of this. So, yep, let's get into it. All right. Woo. I mean, as you can tell, it's pretty simple. I'll do 2 more sets like that, and you know me, I'll chances are I'll do a drop set on the last one. So yeah, and then that'll be it for biceps today. And then a little bit more back, and then we'll fucking see what the pump's looking like. Oh, 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 ah. 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 Woo. All right. I'll do this drop set here and fucking cables are taken at the moment, but there's one really cool lat exercise I want to do on the cable. So I'll either wait, and if not, worst case scenario, I'll have to do something else. But yeah, let me get this drop set done though. Ah. Ah, shit. That is it. Woo. Yeah. Okay. This right here. Like I said, I did a test run or a field set, as Jay Cutler would say, and I only did 3 reps, and it fucking felt great. So basically, like normally I'll do it like this, just facing the weight. I'm gonna turn to the side here. It might be a little awkward actually, but I'm gonna turn to the side and try to keep my elbow out in front of me and just pull it down. And it's gonna work a lot more of my mid and lower lats, which is where, I mean, if I'm being honest, that's where I need the most work. So I'm just gonna do a full set here, and hopefully it feels pretty fucking good.
What are you doing? I just test subject.
You had a plate shit left. Huh?
You got a plate left.
What?
You got a plate left there on the bottom.
Yeah, I'll get to it.
Okay. I just thought you might not know you missed it.
In time. So, holy shit, man! Yeah. Whew. That feels really good. So, actually, I think I'm gonna go up a little bit and rinse and repeat. Do that shit again. Up. Up. Oh shit. Oh my god. Ah, I think I went up and weighted just a little bit too much on that last set. I mean, I still did like, yeah, I don't know, it was between 12 and 15 reps, but you know what? No, I guess that's about right. So I'm gonna do one quick little drop set here and fucking call it a day, man. Shit. Oh, no, fuck. I don't think I could do another fucking set if I wanted to. So that's usually a good sign to, probably stop. Uh, I wasn't even using that side. Yeah, just take it. Uh, yeah, I actually think I'm gonna go buy a protein shake. They got good fucking protein shakes here. But then after that, I'll do some posing and get the fuck out of here. Dude, that last exercise that I did, it was definitely a little awkward, but it felt really, really good. So, you know, I'll incorporate it in my back days, at least for a little bit. And if it starts to become too much of a hassle for what it's worth, I might end up cutting it out. But I mean, it felt good while I was doing it. Like I said, it was just a little, took a while to set up and get in position, and it was a little awkward. And yeah, but I mean, overall, it felt pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna get some quick posing in here. Stupid fucking battery. Ah. Whew. Yeah, I said I'm gonna lose the shirt real quick, and hopefully it's looking pretty good. Whew. Oh boy, see if I can fit. Ooh, it's gonna be tough. Oh my god. Well, hopefully that looked pretty good. I think, dude, back and biceps always takes the longest for me to get through the workout, and it takes the most out of me, which I mean, I guess that makes sense. But yeah, I'm fucking ready to get out of here and get my next meal in, chill a little bit, get another quick meal in, and fucking go to bed. So yeah, tomorrow's the second leg day with some cardio too. So that'll be fun. Yeah, that's it for today.